My mind drifts, your mind sits. I think, I just know, you just don't. Here we go again, with the flow that you ignore. If you're not an open sore, I guess you're just a closed door. Here I go. Your stopping is like obnoxious, but I don't pay attention. My thinking is on other topics. Now watch, I don't see ya. I just be the opposite. It's the polar opposite. Now I'm on the spectrum that you not are in. Every time I just watch the skies, I see the God's eyes watching down upon us. You're not guys, you're not girls. What does that make you? If you're not a human being, what does that make you? If you're not shaken, I will shake you. If there's something else to do, maybe think what that is. Think of between the two, what is better, and then think what to do and then do. Now, we're going to just examine the topic, the X adage, the exam that you're jotting. Everything I am rocking, you are not rocking. I am what you have not been. Long pause. I don't hate to stop, but I hate to stop y'all. Okay. Now again, now often I'm just sitting, just rocking back and forth. My head is just knocking the wall, watching the other wall. Uh-oh, what's going on? A new track, guess who's back? My mind drifts, your mind sits, I think. I wake up refreshed. I hit the deck, get my cup and sip. Nowadays, I don't think that others are doing it right. Who is? I must be the one truest with might. Now I'm back in your ear hole. Not that you just got it closed to what you should be hearing, peephole. Nowadays, coward ways rule. Nowadays, who rules? You don't know who is up above. You know their names, but you don't know what's possessing them. Here we go. You're too worried about your material possessions. Real. No more closed lips. No more zipped lips. The flow is outward to you cowards. Now I hear everything you don't. I watch birds when I'm seeing nature. You don't see nature, and nature's not in ya. I'd hate to wait to say what I would to please me, not to please ya. Nowadays, how would you like to get paid? Yes, you heard it. Yes, it's worded, unlike the words that are in your head. Oh, wait, there's none in your head. What would a nun have said if she were to counsel you? Now, here we go. Down and up, left and right. Your death was right. Think of how I might just say that or say this, play back the bitchinest set, thinking that you're just figuring shit and you're a wreck. So if following the rules is a mistake, what does it mean to not follow them? It means it's you doing something right. Who is? You is doing the druid spike. Like, if I were to stab you, would that make me a bad dude? If I were to not do anything, sit on the couch and die, you couldn't stop me. If you tried to pull me off that couch, you would be full of bull out and out. Now, who's the man? Truest to the human plan. God ordained me to just pain you and just take you on another higher plane. Why would you not do the righteous thing? Like I have been all my life, you're a has been with no life who's just trying to Make noise. Take your other thing out. Want a thing, want a wing to just fly around? Well, you haven't evolved yet. You are still down at the bottom of the barrel. As I wander through this apparel, how come nudist living isn't a new trend that we're all doing? Who is you in? Who is I in? Who is the UN not inspiring? Incongruent with how we should be doing things. And if you're not striving, no ambition is what your mind is not hiring. Why then? How come this new order of the world is in place? I am at a search for the truth. No, I've already found it. Working movement is what I am into, and I am in it at the moment, ensconced in it, and you pronounce things all wrong, and then how is this going down again and again? This practice is wonderful of thinking of this wonderment and wandering through the woods. The jungle is so dense, but we take it away for something much worse. It's so perplexing, it's mind boggling. The problems, it's like we love bad and we hate good. Hate, what a thing. But we think it's the best there can be. Let's see. If I pour another cup of the brown, my mind will be around the universe, working like you wouldn't know. So out of this world, go out and just into, well, I don't even think I know no more. Hold the phone up and down. There's a scientific process that must be followed. How the hell is it going down where you are? Huh? If it's not in our conversation, it's not in the conservatory of our vocabulary, whole spacious. So what are we even saying? We can only use a few words. Who are you stupid birds? This is just a walk in the park. A cakewalk. A piece of cake. A piece of pie. As I just take your pizza pie and smash it. Nothing but a fucking drastic change from what I have been. To always switch it up, think of how we could be different and how much better than this one was, other than a buzz you get from stupid ass stuff. I try to just lift off, rocket on me, under, lifting who you want. Number one, you see, truly yours, who could be as wonderful as you and yours. As I travel the globe from this place that I sit at, stationary, the one place doesn't vary. I don't have to move to go to the other side of the globe. Lounging around here, nothing's going on, but everything in the world is going on. As this wind swirls around, as the world turns around the sun and roly-polies, swallows up, tumbles down, somersaults down Everglades and climbs up volcanoes and then tumbles down. What a wonder, wow, is it not good enough to put out at all? I beg to differ. Do I need music or rhythm to get it going on? I do not figure. And that's the end of this jig or two. Tune. In a world where nothing's wrong, what's going on? If any action, thought, speech, whatever is clever and good, then there's no such thing as breaking the law. But if you get sentenced to death and they kill you, what happens after? Is everything right then? The person that dies, what happens then? Do they come back to life? And the ones that smacked him with life and killed him, what of them? So interesting to ponder, to wander without moving, to be lying flat on the floor, staring at you and yours, back and forth, acting what? Wonder this or wonder that. Do you even think, or do you just compute? Are you flesh and bone? Are you just circuitry and metal boards surrounding you, holding you in place, shelling you, taking you, shaking you, and yelling at you? Okay. So the bottom line is, are you a lion or lioness? Are you a human being or a robot just lying and shit? Are you a human being or are you a robot? Are you mentally ill or are you a broken machine hoping to be your best dream? What are you? What are you? So it comes down to this. Right now, I feel like human beings, people are either broken machines, just poorly functioning robots, or at best, they are just mentally ill human beings.